perfect time to come camping up here. It's beautiful out. It's like 68 degrees. Every little stream's flowing. It's just perfect shorts and t-shirt weather. Having fun, buddy?
Yeah.
The water cold?
Kind of.
A little bit?
Yeah.
But not too bad?
Once you get used to it, it's warm.
So we're out here in, this is New River. This is actually New River, the river. And that over there is Table Mesa Road. And that's our campsite. So we're working on getting camp set up. We got the two-story condo on wheels here.
Hey!
Mama's up here setting up our bed.
Trying to get it all ready.
Klondike's keeping guard. Got the Mountain Goat Trailers trailer with the tent on the top. So the kids sleep down in the trailer and then we sleep up top because they're a little bit I don't know if they can climb on the ladder. We got our little riverfront condo for the next night, maybe two. Now that we've set up camp, it's time to go explore. So we headed out west on Table Mesa Road and checked out this old cabin that we found a while ago that's along the road. Kind of cool. You wonder why people live so far out here. So check this out. So it used to have walls and a roof and everything on it until I think the Cave Creek Complex fire. And then we had another fire just last summer, the New River Mesa fire, which came through and burned. And you can actually still see all the ash on the ground. You can even see the shovel marks from the hot shot guys keeping it contained. There's the tin roof. And then there was a corral right there. It shows on topo maps. Kind of cool. Concrete floor. This is a fairly good sized little house. Somebody put a lot of work into it. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
From Mountain Goat Trailers.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night. Woo!
So we've been wondering what the heck's making all the racket. See that little guy swimming right there? There's a bunch of frogs.
Can we take it home?
No, they are loud as heck.
I want to take one home.
See if we can find another one. Yeah, he's just chilling there right on the bottom. Let's see. Let's go. There's a bunch of them on the other side, but I don't want to go through the water. Let's see if we can find some. There's one. Right there.
Oh.
See the little guy? Hi, little guy. It's crazy. They are so loud.
I want to take them home.
They're everywhere.
They're
What? He's low.
he's big and hard.
So we're camped here in the New River Valley, and just a few minutes ago we had an airplane buzz us. We have no idea what that was about. It was really low, like it had to have been below the mountaintops around us. We thought it was a side-by-side ATV coming down the trail. Like, you know, we heard the motor sound coming, and because it was a prop plane, it wasn't a jet. All of a sudden we look up and we see the lights, and it came right down the valley, buzzed us, and then made a hard right. And gosh, I hope we don't hear about a plane crash tomorrow, but he was low, like crazy low. So
Pretty scary.
yeah, kind of
Pretty
scary.
intense.
You know? So it's been an interesting night so far.
Hopefully the rest of the night goes a little bit more smooth.
Yes, because we're about to turn in and I want to have a nice, quiet, peaceful night.
Yes.
But that was crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely will not forget that. Good morning. So it's morning time, and last night was definitely an interesting night. We got buzzed by a low-flying airplane, and we listened to the frogs do their singing until it's about 8:30, 8:39. All of a sudden, all at once, all of them quit at the same time. It was so weird. The weather last night was beautiful. It got really chilly, but you know, it's nice to have the nights get kind of cold. Mama's making pancakes and bacon over here, and I don't know what's in store for today. We might go do a little exploring. There's an abandoned ranch north of here we might go check out. Who knows? But we'll have some fun. So we're way back in the wilderness, just south of Cook's Ranch. Kind of cool. There's this, I don't know if it was like a drinking pond for the horses or the cattle, or an arastra. It kind of looks like an arastra, but kind of cool that this is out here right next to the trail. And since the last time I was out here, they've come through with a tractor and graded it. The trail's in great condition. It's not too bad. It used to be ridiculously rough. Just beat the heck out of you, and you definitely needed high clearance four-wheel drive. Now you can get out here. I don't even know if you need four-wheel drive. Just a little bit of clearance. So this is pretty much the end of the road for us. We have to get out on foot and walk because the trail gets It's obvious people turn around here all the time. The trail gets really bad, like just obliterated right here. Like you look across and it's just a sea of boulders, like refrigerator sized boulders. So there was a flash flood that came through here about 2 or 3 years ago and just wiped everything out. We just found this cool rock. Watch out. It's got like fossils in it or something. Super cool. So about 2 or 3 years ago, we came out here and we were walking down this trail and we see a piece of metal on the side of the trail and we're like, what the heck is this? It did not look like normal trash that you find out in the wilderness. Well, it turns out it was a piece of an airplane. And I researched it and even came out here with a friend of mine who's a pilot and walked the whole area, and there was no wreckage. But I finally figured out there was a plane crash about 3 miles north of here, and when they recovered the wreck, they had to fly it out by helicopter, put it on a truck and haul it out. And we think some of the pieces fell off, and we're just now walking down the trail and we found another piece. So white painted aluminum, just like the one that we found, that had rivets in it, had aircraft rivets, everything. Just crazy to find this out here. It was a Cessna that crashed, and the guy's engine failed and he ended up crashing in a wash in some boulders. So here's some of the cattle pens. This is kind of the southern part of this abandoned ranch. And there's Jack.
And I wanted to come
We
see
fed him
this
jumping
ranch.
beans this morning. Jump, jump.
I wanted to come see the ranch this morning.
Yeah, you did. It was his idea. And then there's Sissy. And Mama behind me.
Hi.
It's abandoned, buddy. The barn here burned down in the, I think, the Cave Creek Complex fire. So this is the old barn. So here we have the abandoned ranch house. It's in a beautiful location, tucked back into a canyon here. It's pretty cool. Front door. Oh, somebody stole the bike. Last time I was here, there was a bicycle hanging on the porch. Somebody must have stolen it. Old kitchen. Probably what was the front door. Wow, this is freaking cool. I came here about 2 years ago. Morton. Old sink. Geneva Kitchens. The last time I was here, it was creepy. There was a book on this table, and it was like, had all kinds of random scribblings in it of like a mad person. So this is, if I remember right, where the bathroom was. There's the water heater. It smells funky in here. Pantry. It does kind of smell like death. Oh man. Somebody shattered the toilet. Freaking vandals, you know. People have no respect. When I was here last time, the toilet was intact. There's the shower. The sink. Looks like it's from the 60s. Some gnarly spider webs up under there.
This is pretty crazy to be finding right now. Read that passage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Considering everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's nuts. When I was here last, there was there's a newspaper.
Don't touch.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what year it was.
Don't touch.
Right. Let me use my shoe. $63 wholesale prices on early 60s vehicles. Anyways, when I came here last, there was a notepad on the table, and somebody had like written an inventory list of a bunch of guns. And here's the
Look at that.
yeah, here's the family room. The fireplace. And then there's like this hand-painted Dutch.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
They really made this place a home.
I mean, this place must have been so cool. This is the family room. Last time I was here, there was furniture in here. There was like couches, I think.
The couch got moved out there.
Oh. Must have had electricity. Maybe from that generator on the outside. There's an old desk.
There's dishes. Broken dishes.
Yeah, broken dishes. There's an envelope from the ladder. I think people have used it for camping. Maybe even the cowboys that come out to round up the cattle. There's a hole right there, and I think that's from a stove, like a stove. This must have been like a screen room in the front, like a porch. It was outside, and it looks like they added onto it later because it's not original. The stone. The house is built out of stone from the surrounding areas, and then this room is cinder block. And those are outdoor windows, so they must have added this.
Look at that.
Yeah. This is crazy. Ugh.
Mom, there's something in this cow poop. Whatever it is. Or whatever it is. Leave it alone. Quit digging in it.
Would have been a beautiful place to live. So I think this is like a dog house or something. Or who knows what it was. It's for an animal. Two-sided, had 2 rooms, and then over here is what looks like the old chicken coops. It's all collapsed, chicken wire all around it. Water spigot. Must have had running water here. Probably from the water tank up the hill. Kids found horseshoes. That one's big.
It's
a full one.
Yeah, a half of a horseshoe and a hole.
Half and a hole.
And there's Mama with Klondike, the adventure dog, with her own Instagram.
Follow her.
Klondike!
Please follow her.
There's like these berries all over the place. I'll have to look it up, find out what they are. Some sort of a wild berry.
Don't eat them.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to eat them. See, here they are on the vine. So I'm not sure what this is, but we think we found a grave right at close to the entrance. There's this weird tin shed thing set up, and there's a bunch of rocks in a circle. There's nothing in there. Can't really figure it out.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.